guys, stop. You guys are saying stop. Come on, guys.
We get the point, shut up!
Okay. So, first, what is symbiosis? Symbiosis is a close relationship between two or more different types of species that benefit at least one species.
Pass those note sheets down. I got that for the notes.
There are three types of symbiosis. There's commensalism, mutualism, and parasitism. Is everyone done? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so the first type is mutualism. Mutualism is a close relationship between animals of different species in which both parties benefit. Here's a video on mutualism that explains and some examples.
Mutualism is a type of interspecific interaction. So it's an interaction between individuals of different species. Mutualism is where both organisms gain a fitness benefit from an interaction with one another. Mutualism is a type of symbiosis. Symbiosis translates as living together, and it just means long-term interactions between two or more different species that are in close proximity. Oxpecker birds have a mutualistic relationship with buffalo. The birds eat ticks, and their larvae feed from the skin of the buffalo. The buffaloes getting cleaned, and the birds are getting food. Both species are getting a benefit, and so this is an example of mutualism. Another example of mutualism is the interaction between zebras and bacteria. Zebras rely on certain bacteria in their gut. The zebras benefit from the enzyme called cellulase that the bacteria produce. This helps them to break down their food. In turn, the bacteria benefit by having a stable supply of nutrients by living in the host intestine.
So these are some examples of mutualism. First example is an oxpecker lives on the zebra or rhino, sustaining itself by eating all the bugs and parasites on the animal. The bird benefits by having a readily
Parasitism is a symbiotic relationship between two different species, in which one species benefits by harming the other. In this example, the mosquito is biting its host to receive nutrients. This is good for the mosquito because it's getting food. But it's costing the host blood, and more importantly, it's opening the host up to infection and disease. That's bad for the host. Because this is beneficial for the mosquito, but harmful to the host, this is an example of parasitism.
So, our example of parasitism is Cleaver ticks that you saw on video that live on dogs or cats are parasites. They live off the blood from the animal. Another example is tapeworms that attach themselves inside of intestines of cows, pigs, or humans. They get food by eating either the animal or the human's food that they have digested, and it's depriving of the host of nutrients. Here's a video of summing up all the stereotypes.
After a bit of searching, I finally found it. Clownfish, or anemone fish as it's also called. The beautiful tentacles of the anemone are actually deadly to most fish. The tentacles have stinging organs called nematocysts, which fire tiny darts into fish that brush by. This stinging ability protects anemones from predators and helps them capture prey for food. But how can clownfish hide in such a dangerous place?
Well, that's because clownfish have a symbiotic relationship with anemones that is so important that clownfish are almost always found among anemones. Symbiotic relationships are interactions between two species that can benefit either one or both species. Symbiotic relationships are divided up into three major categories.
Parasitism benefits one species while the other is harmed. Like ticks, for example. There are many examples here in the ocean. Take parasitic fish lice, for example, that cling to a host fish and feed on its body fluids. Amazingly, fish will sometimes find a cleaner fish or a cleaner shrimp to help remove the parasites from their scales, mouth, and gills. When this happens, a mutualistic relationship is formed between the fish and the cleaner organism. Mutualism is a symbiotic relationship in which both species benefit from the relationship. This bird here eats the tick, which benefits the cow. In our fish example, the host fish is clean off its parasites, and the cleaner fish gets a free meal. Both species benefit, but no, the sea lice anymore. Hey, I already brushed my teeth today.
The third symbiotic relationship is commensalism. Commensalism benefits one organism, but the other one is neither harmed nor helped.
You might have had a bug hitchhiking on you at some point without knowing it. An example here in the ocean is when remoras hitch a ride on sharks, the big rays or turtles. The remora attaches itself with a disc on its head and then hitch a ride and feed off the food scraps the host animal leaves behind.
The sharks are not affected by the remoras being there, but the remoras get a free ride and a free meal. Sounds good to me.
So back to our clownfish. Clownfish are protected from predators by living among anemones, and in exchange the clownfish chase away fish and other animals that can harm the anemone. What kind of symbiotic relationship is this? That's right, mutualistic. Okay, but we still have one important question to answer. How can the clownfish be immune to the anemone sting? Well, a clownfish must first get used to its host anemone by developing a protective mucus coating, kind of like a new sunscreen. There are two possible explanations for how this happens. The first explanation is that the clownfish secretes its own mucus, which is the substance that makes the anemone fire the stinging nematocyst. It's as if the clownfish had a protective force field or invisible cape. And the second explanation is that the clownfish uses mucus produced by the anemone. The unprotected clownfish initially touches the anemone with its fins, even getting stung slightly at first, but over time gains the protective mucus coating. Symbiotic relationships happen everywhere, even in our own bodies. Did you know that every time you eat yogurt, you're actually filling up your digestive tract with symbiotic bacteria? host, these natural bacteria, and they help you process and digest the food that you eat every day. Alright, so next time you go outside, stop, look around, and see how many symbiotic relationships